and welcome to Barre. So today we're going to go for our bar class. We're going to be using our weights in our warm-up and then again in our main section, and you're going to get a really nice well-rounded workout to make you feel strong and to give you that energy that you're going to need to power on through for the rest of your day. So when you're ready guys, pick up both of your weights, find some space, and we're going to start off with nice wide legs, feet turned out, heels are just wider than the hips. Bring the weights into your chest, bringing those elbows up, and just feel a little bit of pressure in between those weights. And we're going to take a little plie and open out, elbows lifted, come down for 2, press the floor away. Nice and slowly here guys, keeping the pelvis tucked underneath you here. So we've got everything stacked. We're going to add on to this combo. We're going to go single time with the plies, and then we're going to twist the palms down at the top here. So we're just starting to mobilise at that shoulder joint and also warming up through the shoulders. We are standing nice and tall here, pressing the floor away through the heels as we come up. And then we're going to take a rise. So as we turn the palms down, lift those heels up. So we're just starting to warm up through the calves. Checking where that weight placement is. If you're sitting back, this will be the best test. We've got 3 more here, and then we're going to stay low. In 2. Last 1. Stay low here, keep those weights in towards you. Take a twist, center, twist. Now what I see most of here guys when I'm teaching is this knee knocking in as you twist. So switch on those turn out muscles right at the tops of the legs and keep that shape. So just mobilising, finding that rotation through the back, and then reach one arm across. We're going to take that into a lunge and plie, lunge and plie. Get that back knee nice and low, lining your weight up with the shoulder here. Try not to drop it too much. We have the 4, 3, 2, hold the 1 here, back arm reaches to the weight, bring it back, reach and back. Your option here, as you bring that heel back, and so that weight back, bring off that front heel. We have just 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last 1. Lower the weights down, transfer your weight over to that front leg. We're going to take a fly of the arms, so try to keep those arms long, opening up through the chest and lower down. Lift the back leg up and down. Single time we open arms, lower leg, lift, up, down. So this is to strengthen the back of the body here. I want you to think about pinching those shoulder blades together as you open up, lowering that leg down with control. Keeping those hips nice and still. We've got 3 more combos, and then we're going to add them together in 2. Last one here, and add it together here. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're doing well. Last 3, 2. And 1, lower the arms, lift that leg, pulse for 8 to finish. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and step out to the side. Just bring the elbows in, take a lovely big side bend, up and over. And other side here. You just get a slightly deeper stretch when we do side bends with a weight in each hand. So just take it nice and slowly. And then we're going to go from the top back to those plies, bringing the weight into the chest, adding on the rise. Last one here. And we're just go from the top. Make sure you've got a nice big wide position with the feet, heels wider than the hips, toes stand out. Take your plie down, 2 and open. So it should feel a little bit different second time around. We've woken up those muscles. Hope you're feeling a little bit stronger. Muscles feel a little bit more ready to go, and we know what to expect. We've got 2 more slow here, and then we're going to add, speed up a little bit, and then we're going to add on the palm twist. So palm twist down here, down, front, plie, front, and drop. And then if you can, adding on that little rise at the top. Press those knees away. How are we doing? Are we feeling awake? Ready and raring to go? We've got 3 more here. For 2. Last one. Stay low here. Ready for those twists? Staying low in the plie. Maybe drop a little bit lower this time round. See how that feels. Ready to take a little punch, dropping into that lunge. Make these nice and bouncy. So we start to get a bit of work through the quads as well as the glutes when we go into those lunges. Nearly there. We have the 3, 2, hold the 1, back arm, reach and back, reach and back. As you bring it back, option, heel lift here. Just give me for 4, 3, 2, last one. Lower the weights down. We are going to take a flyer, so we open up and down, back leg, lift and lower, up to tempo, arms here, lift. So guys, switch your headlights on your shoulders and your hips. Keep them shining towards the floor. Don't let them open up to the side. You have 4 combos here. Last 3, 2, and last one. Ready to add arm and leg together here for 8 reps. Up, tap, 7, 6, 5, last 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lift the back leg, pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heels down. Ooh. Bring the elbows in, take a lovely big side bend over and back. Other side. And keep it going here. 1 more. And finish off. And release. Well done, guys. Just slowly walk the heels in. Give the shoulders a nice big roll. We're going to lose one of our weights. And we're going to come on over to our bar to start our main section. So just adjust as you need to here, guys. We're going to be starting in parallel, working the shoulders again to start off with. So give them a nice big roll down away from the ears. Make sure the tension hasn't crept up too much in the warm-up. Once again, bringing the weight into our chest. Soften the knees here and just lift that outside heel. And all we're going to do is a little tap and in. Tap and in. So the body stays nice and still. You've got just a light touch on that bar. We're not going to need to kind of grab onto it straight away, so make sure that you are rooted down in that supporting leg and we're feeling grounded here. And then we're going to add onto this. So from here, guys, you've got 4 more, and then we're going to add an arm and leg lift in 2, in 1. We lift arm and leg up, down, in, out, up, down. Make sure the body here, guys, I want you to think about keeping that nice and still. I don't want you to suddenly do like a whoo and kind of lose all of that tension through the core. Thinking about our posture here, yeah? Head and neck alignment is just as important as everything else. Don't start dropping the chin or looking up. Find somewhere directly in front of you here to focus. And we're going to start to feel a lovely little burn through the shoulders, through the top of the leg, up towards that hip, and maybe in that supporting leg as well here. That countdown's coming. You have 4, tap, in, out, 3, last 2, hold the weight at the top here on the 1, lean towards your bar, elbow and knee are squeezing in, out, so we start to work those obliques. And you see the body's going towards and away, towards and away. Your standing leg is staying nice and soft. Keep breathing. Give me 5, 4, 3, 2, last one here, coming up to standing. From here, guys, our arm is going to come out to the side. You can just let that outside foot just tap the floor. So we're doing a quarter circle here. out for 2, and up. We add on our leg, that leg is just gonna pulse. That's your option. If you're not ready to lift that leg off the floor, just keep it rooted down to where it was. Oh, really starting to feel that burn through the shoulder here, guys. We're not here for very long. You have last 4, and up for 3, 2, last 1. Pop the weight onto your hip here, flex the foot. We have lift 3, 2, up and hold. And again, drop 3, 2, up and hold. Drop 3, 2, 1. Last set here, 3, 2, 1. And bring that leg behind you onto 2 legs. You'll be glad to hear, but we are in a nice deep lunge. Back heel is lifted, bringing that palm down. From here, guys, we're just going to do bicep curls with our lunges. So stand tall here, and then we're dropping down with those legs. Drop and up. That back knee drops straight down here. We're trying to get a right angle with both of our knees. Pressing that floor away. We're going to start to layer this exercise, so feel a little bit more through those biceps. Should be feeling nice and warm by this point in the class, guys. The bar section is quite short, so let that power weight you through. We are nearly over to our other side, you'll be glad to hear. We have the 4 here, 3, 2, now stay low on the 1, stop the weight halfway. So curl, stop, curl, stop. Now your option here is to lift off that front heel. If you're keeping that front heel on the floor, just pulse it out. Lift, tap, lift and tap. Let's go for 6. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold the 1 here, draw the elbow back so the weight is in line with the hip. Your front heel can be lifted if you want to. Your back heel, whatever option you're going for, is going to stay lifted. We have 2 counts to stretch the leg, bring the weight forwards, back down, stretch up for 2 and down. So this might be where our legs get a little bit of a quiver, because they're starting to get to that point of fatigue, which is where all of the good stuff happens. So embrace the shake, embrace those quivers. It's nice and slow. We've got our bar here to support us. It's all gonna be okay. We have 4 more here. For 3, 2, staying low on the 1. Bring the elbow into the body, weight out to the side, reach the weight away and away. So pulsing out here. We're going to squeeze the knees in and in and in. Front heel option lifted. Keep it going here. Last 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and release. Come on, away from your bar, shake out those legs. So we're not going to need our bar for this bit, so turn yourself away, grabbing hold of your weight. I'm just going to come this way on so you guys can get a good look. Weight is holding on to, you're holding onto the weight with both hands here, feet are nice and wide in a second. And from here, guys, we're going to line our weight up with our shoulder. And we take a plie, weight comes up and down. We come down to press away, keeping that little pelvic tuck here. We're not going to do anything fancy, we're just loading up the shoulders and the legs last time before we go over to the other side. We have the 4, we stay nice and low, for 3, 2, last 1, bring that weight down. From here, our weight is just going to twist and twist. We're adding on a heel lift here. Heel lift and lower, lift, lower. Trying to keep those arms here, guys, nice and long. We have the 4, 3, 2, and lower. Weight press forward. So we're here, press and press. Your option is just to lift those heels and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, lower the heels, release the arms. Give them a nice shoulder roll. Guys, you're doing so well. We're going to go over to the other side. Have some water if you would like some. And we are getting ready to start off with our shoulder and our foot taps here. When you're ready, we tap out and in. So nothing moves here other than this side of the body. Your elbow stays lifted. Let's set ourselves up with good technique before we get going. We start to add in all those combos. Keep those shoulder blades sliding down into the back pockets. Don't let anything kind of crunch up here. And we're going to count down, then we're going to add on that leg and arm lift. In 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, lift it up. Tap in and out. Lift, low. Now guys, notice that that leg, it's not a high lift. I want you to keep your hips on that same level, so we're not tilting to get that leg lifted. It's more of a squeeze of that outside glute. So the glute medius here squeezes. We keep that leg long, knee stays facing forward, and we lift and tap. Just give me 4 more sets here, and then we're going to take it to the diagonal in 3. Last 2. Last 1. And reach the arm and leg away. We squeeze in and reach. So here, allow the body to move. Squeeze in, reach away. Keeping your supporting leg soft. And this is kind of really the first time on this side that we really start to need to use that bar. Allow your body to reach towards it. Just give me 4 more here. 3, 2, last one, stay tall, the weight comes out, 2, and up. Just let that outside leg tap down to the floor. You can keep it there, guys, or you can pulse that leg up. So just keeping it pulsing. You've got 2 counts for the arm, 2 counts up, whoo, 2 counts down, and up. We have the 4, and up. 3 more sets here, guys. I know it burns. I'm with you. We'll get through it together. 2 more, and up. And last one, and up, and bring that weight down. Step that back foot into your lunge position here. So this is where we're going to lengthen the arm down, and then we're ready to take our lunge and bicep curls here. So we curl and we bend. Notice here, guys, the elbow stays glued into the body. We don't want any swinging. And you've got a nice slow release down. So contraction here, and then as we drop down, don't swing yet. Just control it there. So you've got tension right till the very end in that muscle. Give me 4 more here. 3, 2, stay on the 1, halfway stop, curl. Here, your option, front heel, lift and lower, curl and drop. Keep breathing for me. Those legs might be starting to feel tired. Remember, you're strong. You've done this already. We can do it again on the other side. We have 4, 3, 2, hold the 1 here. Keep that front heel off if you can. Draw the elbow back, weight in line with the hip, 2 counts up. Bring that weight forward. So here, guys, if you've got whatever time of day it is, you might be doing this in the evening, it might be a glass of wine on your tray here, it might be a cup of coffee. So coffee for me. Try not to spill that yet, so we're keeping that muscle engaged. As soon as we start to straighten, we've lost that tension. So that visual cue can really just help us to think about our positioning. Give me 3 more here. 2. Stay low on the 1. Bring the elbow in, weight out, little squeeze away here. Then knees, squeeze in. To finish in 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release, shake it out. Finishing off with our wide stance here for our plies. Line the weight up. We're nearly down to our mat work, guys. Just bend the knees, take the weight up, and press away. What can happen here, guys? We can start to do this. Just be really aware of your positioning, guys. We've got nothing too complicated for the arms and the legs, so just hone in on that technique. Press the knees away, get that weight to line up with your shoulders every time. Don't worry about getting it directly over the head yet, just lift and lower. Keep those ribs interlocked. Last 3. Last 2. Stay low on the 1. Line the weight up. We twist, twist, and twist. Your option, heel, lower, heel, and lower. So alternate heels here. Keep those arms nice and long for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press the weight. Press, press if you can. Lift those heels off. We're nearly there. We have 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release the heels. Oh, shoulders, roll them back. Brilliant work, guys. Whew, come on down to the mat. You can lose your weight, you'll be pleased here. And we're going to start off in a little kind of plank combination. I'll explain all. So come on down and we'll meet at the mat. Okay, so walk yourself down here, guys. Ready for our plank position. Now this time, instead of being in parallel with the legs, we're actually going to bring the heels together. So your option 1, guys, if you're not feeling a plank, you can just send the hips back, lower the heels down, and you're in a child's pose there. And you probably guessed it, if your heels are going to stay together and knees off the floor, we're going to come back to 2 and up. So it's like you're doing a little plie in a plank position here. Knees come out to the side, you've got 2 counts, pressing that mat away, come down and away. Just sliding at the back, trying to keep it all on that one line. Just give me 4 more here. Sending those hips over the heels. 3 more. Last 2. And last 1. And hold your plank. Now step the feet wide. And from here we're going to bring 1 knee across the chest. So cross and out. So your feet are about the width of your mat if you've got one here. So we've got somewhere to go with that knee. Try not to let those hips come up too much here. Give me 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and last 1. Now come onto your knees, dropping onto both elbows here. And your front leg, so you can either go front or left and right. If you're with me, our left leg, we can do a lovely little hip circle with it here. So lift that knee away, we open out, in, lift. So try to iron out any kinks here, guys. Finding the fluidity of this movement, back, out, in, up, back, out, in, and up. So we're mobilising that hip joint, but I also want you to think of finding and just enjoying that lovely little burn that we get through the hips as we are strengthening our glutes. Feel the length of the hip flexor first as you reach the toe up to the ceiling. Give me 3 more here. 2. Last 1. Bring the knees together. Now press your front or your left hand down to the floor. And from here, guys, we've got 2 options. Your option 1, as you extend that front arm, you're going to lengthen that leg away and down 2. So our body twists with this one. Or your option 2, place that back hand flat on the floor. We open out, 2 and down. Might be a little bit wobbly to start off with. Take your gaze with you here. Opening up through that hip. You've got this, guys. 4 more. Breath away. And down. We have last 3. 2. Last 1. And come onto both elbows. Keep that back knee lifted. And that back leg. From here, your option 1, let's layer this together. We tap the back toe down, 2, and lift for 2. Now while you're doing this, guys, I want to just explain what we've got coming up. So our option is going to be to speed that up and step back your kneeling leg to plank. So let's just land that back toe here in preparation. And then we're going to go single time, step the back knee. So we lift that leg up, down, step it back, in, up, down. You can just stay with those slow leg lifts here if you want to. If you want to go for that plank, then step it back. We have just 4 here, 3, 2, last one. Now everyone holding your plank here on your knees or on your toes. We swivel and swivel. So little hip taps to either side of that mat for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come on down to the elbow. So we're now on our side. We're on our elbow here. The theme I think of this class is definitely pliés. So set yourself up on the elbow here and just bring your legs slightly in front of you so we're in like a 45-degree angle. Reach the arm away and just sit yourself back slightly so we can lift up our underneath leg off the floor. We're going to take a plié. Elbows come in. So we squeeze elbow to knee and extend here. So shuffle as you need to, guys. Those legs are going to have to be slightly forward so we can sit back, we can balance. And you're going to start to feel this, guys, on that top oblique. So here through the waist, we're going to feel it through the inner thighs, maybe a little bit through that top leg as we start to add on. So our combination here, guys, is we are going to add a lift of that top leg up, down, in, out, lift, lower, squeeze, extend, up and down. Let's go just 4. Here, lift, lower, give me 3. 2 more, squeeze, out, lift and lower. Last one, ready to beat those heels, keep them off the floor. Beat, 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 beat. 4, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Oh, okay, before we go over to the other side, we're just going to bend up the triceps. So option hips on the floor, we bend the elbows, we reach the toe, to the ankle, to the knee, wherever you want to go. Bend, up, reach. So your option here, guys, hips on the floor. Option 2, we are gonna lift those hips off, so we're starting to weight those triceps. Drop, up, reach. Let's go 5 sets here. We're ready to pulse it out. In 3, 2, last one, hips on or off the floor, pulsing down here, drop and drop and drop. We just have 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, really small movement. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release. Well done, guys. Just shake out through the wrist, let them have a little bit of release there, shake out through the shoulders, and we're ready to go on the other side. And from here, guys, we're just going to start off on our knees, on the elbows, and ready for those lovely hip circles. Send the toe up, out and in. We lift, open and in. So as we lift that toe up, thinking of finding length through the front of the hip, so through that hip flexor, keeping the body nice and still. Working through that turn out that knee straight away, iron out any kinks, keep this nice and smooth. Give me 4 more here, lift, turn out, bring it in, the 3, last 2, last one, bring those knees together. Now pop your front hand down on your right hand, and from here we're going to press away, extend that leg and in, 2, press away for 2 and in for 2. Extending here, finding that rotation at the back. Your option is to lift off that hand, back hand down for a little bit more support. Now don't worry guys, if you're not quite here yet, you can always revisit this video when you're feeling a little bit stronger. It's quite a lot of balance through the core here. So you have got to have a strong core here to support you. And that leg is going to be nice and strong through the hip. Give me 3 more here. We have last 2. Last 1. And coming onto your elbows, both elbows here. Back leg stays lifted, knee down to the floor. Slow tap down for 2 and lift it up. Nice and slow and lift, keeping the body nice and long here. So remember our add-on, we speed up that back leg and we step the back bent knee into a plank to join that moving leg here. So your combination here guys, we lower, step back, in, lift, lower, back, in and lift. Let's go for 5 sets here. 4, 3, last 2, on the 1, hold that plank, ready for hip swivels. We tap down and change, and change, and change for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Come onto your side. So other elbow here, plant yourself down, legs are at a 45-degree angle from the hips. Extend the arms so it's out the way. Lift those legs up. We take our bend, elbow in and extend. So really working hard here guys to keep the underneath leg off the floor. Think about finding a full extension of the legs and reach up through those fingertips. Trying to keep those knees turned out. Diamond shape in those legs. Give me 3 more. And then we're going to add on to that combo. So leg lift, in, 2. Last one here, lift the top leg, up, down, in, out. Lift, lower, in and out. So a nice stretch for those hamstrings as well. Why not? We've done everything else. Let's go for 4, lift, lower, in, 3, up, down, squeeze, 2. Last one here, and beat the heels to finish. Feet, 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 feet. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Okay guys, very last thing we are going to do, triceps and then maybe just a teeny bit more abs to finish off. So you know what to do, we bend, up, tap, hips on and off the floor. We can go straight for that second option here if we want to. Bend, up, tap, bend, up and tap. So as soon as we lift our hips off the floor, obviously we do take it more into our triceps, but we do need some core strength there to really find our balance. We're going to go 4 more and then we're pulsing. In 3, 2, last 1, and pulse it out here. Drop, drop, and drop. Tiny bends. For 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower onto the hips if you haven't done already. Come onto the elbows. And all we're going to do here to finish off, guys, is either a toe tap up to tabletop, or one leg extends, bend, out and in. Then we're into our cool down, so we are so nearly done. Guys, if you want to take this to the next level, see if you can release those hands, keep the body back here. Ooh, get a lovely little quiver here. Try not to bring the body too far up. That is your challenge. Stay away from your knees. Speeding up here, guys. Change, 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 and change for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, even quicker here, change, 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 change. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the knees into the chest. Oh, have a little rock from side to side. And then just extend arm and leg away here. Oh, and breathe. And from here, guys, just bend the legs. We're going to bring our left knee in towards our chest. Just take a little roll here. And then when you're ready, extending the leg. Lengthen out through the hamstrings, and that underneath leg can straighten here. Take nice big circles of the heel with that lovely release down the side of the leg and through the calf. And then bend the underneath leg, drop the top ankle onto that knee. And we're just going to have a lovely little glute stretch here. Just take a few seconds to breathe into this stretch. And upper knee comes into the chest, extend here. Big circles of the ankle around one way. And around the other, maybe lengthen that underneath leg if you're feeling flexible. Lovely, nice hamstring stretch while the muscles are nice and warm. It's the best way to work on our flexibility. And then dropping that top ankle onto the opposite knee, bending through. And breathe. And release the legs, bring the knees together, coming onto your side. We're going to come over to a downward dog. However you need to get there, guys. Curl the toes underneath, send the hips up. We're just going to pedal through here, pressing one heel and change and change and change. Stretching out through those calves and just slowly start to walk the feet underneath the hips. Hang here for just a second. And soften the knees, roll yourself up to standing. Let's take a quad stretch, so line up the knees. Stretching out through the front of the thigh after all those lovely lunges. And release, take the arm across, drop the shoulder down and away. You can really feel that shoulder has worked after that. Take the hand behind you for a tricep stretch, maybe a nice side bend here as well. And release other side, take a hold of the other leg, lining up the knees, standing tall. And release that leg, take the arm across. Guys, take as much time as you need to stretch. If anything feels tight, but I know that a lot of us are on busy schedules and just wanted to keep our cool down and our stretch nice and quick. So, I've got enough to lengthen you out after that one. We are going to find a release and we'll leave it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining today's class. It ended up being a really tough one, so well done for sticking with me. Let me know how you got on and I'll see you for our next workout.